Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is going to be a real quick general reading for whoever needs it. I don't know who it's for. I don't know what it's about. We will just find out together, all right? Let's say a blessing. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, my left eye is itching. Oh my goodness. Somebody might be thinking of you. Somebody might be thinking of me. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's start with this Star Power Tarot. Nice. Somebody out there has money coming towards them quickly. You'll be really happy. It's going to add stability to your life. It's something that you've worked hard to get, to achieve. A lot of blessings and a lot of stability for your home. Very good. Let's see what else we have. Okay. This is a new energy. This is a different, that was different kind of shuffling. Interesting. All right. Okay. And whoever I'm reading for, this is a good deck for you. All right. Yep. And that's the same card that was on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups. Very good. Nine of Cups can be about wish fulfillment. It can be feeling like you have enough to share with others. I'm going to leave that over there. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Here we go. Oh, sweet. I got the Empress out. That's divine feminine energy. That's Virgo energy. You could be a mother. You could be a father. I've got the Four of Wands crossing this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Four of Wands, I mean, in the best of ways. Oh, no. I'm just excited to kind of dig into this. This Four of Wands is divine counterpart energy. It can be a card of marriage. It can be a card of stability, just like we were talking about. It's that Twin Flame 1111 card, if you follow that journey at all. I've got the Hermit. Very good. And that goes over here. Very good. I've got this Queen of Wands over here. I've got the World. We've got the Nine of Swords. Yep, that goes over there. Let's just puzzle this out real quick. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's put this over here, too. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. So whoever I'm reading for here, this is very good energy. It's really good energy, but it's kind of deep. I'm reading for someone who has quite a life path ahead of them. You're someone who's been through quite a lot in probably your whole life, and everybody goes through a lot in your whole life. That's the point of life, right? We learn stuff, we grow, we have experiences, we meet people, we find out who we are through others, and vice versa. Okay. And through challenging situations. Look, we've got the Devil here too. So I'm reading for someone here who's kind of at a crossroads, it feels like. And I don't have a crossroads card here, but I can tell by the energies that you're kind of coming out of a point in your life where things were feeling like they were kind of spiraling out of control for you. With this Queen of Wands on its side here, and quite honestly, it kind of came out in the reverse, but I turned it onto its side for you just because... Queen of Wands in the reverse is kind of a rough state to be in. Maybe you were in that state. Queen of Wands in the reverse can indicate someone who is promiscuous, like that's kind of toxically promiscuous, and no judgment at all. Everybody goes through what they go through for whatever reason. Or it can be someone who's a little bit overly dramatic, or someone who is just not managing their gifts well. Okay. They're usually someone who's highly attractive, the Queen of Wands, and they're usually someone who's very charismatic, and they attract a lot of attention towards themselves, whether it's in a positive or a negative way. You may be feeling like you were attracting a lot of negative attention for a while, and it was starting to stress you out. You may have had a lot of people coming towards you, maybe a lot of potential relationships that just really wouldn't get off the ground, or maybe a lot of one-night stands, something like that. And I feel like all of a sudden, like this cringy feeling on my face where, hold on one second, kind of a cringy feeling on my face where you didn't really appreciate that energy within yourself or coming towards you. And this is somebody who says, and it caused a lot of anxiety and stress in your life. This is somebody who says, I want something different for myself. And then I have this Devil energy down here. There may be something that has to do with addiction or toxicity, or possibly like these relationships that you're attracting towards you. I'm not sure. You'll know if this is your reading and how it kind of has filtered down in your life. Now, it feels like whoever you are, you're about ready to enter a time of solitude with this hermit energy. And a lot of people are like, oh no, not the hermit, because that means I have to be alone. I'm reading for someone who loves to be alone, someone who's actually ready to embrace that. Someone who says, I really just want to be alone. I don't want any of these toxic energies any longer. I want something new. I want something different. You may be getting ready to go into that cycle, or you may be already in that cycle. And I have this Page of Pentacles energy with this Ace of Cups and also this Nine of Cups. We're going to go ahead and take that out there. You're used to having a lot of eyes on you, whoever you are. You're used to, again, receiving a lot of attention, whether it's positive or negative, or whether it does good things in your life or not. It doesn't feel like you've attached to any of these energies, which I think is a good thing, because it feels like all of these people that have been kind of thrusting themselves into your energy field, your environment, weren't really meant to stay. They were meant to kind of teach you something about yourself and show you something about yourself. And somebody says, I don't like how this is looking. I don't like how this is feeling. I want something different. And that has everything to do with these two devil energies down here as well. I'm actually going to use a different deck to clarify. I just happened to notice with this one deck that I have sitting upright that the devil was looking at me over here. So I pulled it out. So it just kind of feels like you may have more than one issue going on that you want to clean up in your life. And that's okay. Everybody has their stuff. Right? We all go through what we go through. We have to conquer the challenges that we have to conquer, whether that is, again, addictions, toxic relationships, healing family issues, healing wounds, childhood wounds, anything like that. And it's kind of a trickle-down effect. Whoever this Empress energy is says, enough is enough. I'm done. I want some time away from people. And it feels like with this Ace of Cups energy, the Ace of Cups can be a new love relationship coming towards you, but it can also represent self-love. And on this particular deck, sorry, there's like a hair here. In this particular deck, this is the Star Power Tarot. There's this little keyhole here. Somebody here holds the key, right? It's you. You're the one. You are the chosen one. Nicely done. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify, actually. You may have recently been through a challenging breakup or divorce even. I cut that. You have really good friends and family, I'll tell you that though. You have a lot of people who want to support you. If you have children, they really are rooting for you to feel like your best self. Your friends are happy for you when you're doing well. You're a good person, whoever I'm reading for. And there's no such thing as a good person or a bad person, but whoever I'm reading for here, wow, kind of emotional all of a sudden. Whoever I'm reading for, you're someone who gives a lot to other people, whether you realize it or not. You may be, you may just be a very kind and loving person, just naturally. And sometimes when you have a light like that inside of you, it kind of attracts dark energies and you have to kind of repel it. You kind of have to protect yourself from that. I may be reading for someone here who felt a little bit unprotected for a while. You may have been dealing with financial issues, some poverty issues. Like I said, when I very first started this reading, this is the card that I saw was this Queen of Pentacles, but I saw it with this other deck. It feels like you're about to enter a time of prosperity. And quite honestly, guys, I feel like you're about to enter into a new love relationship as well. It's somebody that's really worth waiting for, really worth waiting for. This is somebody you know through your community or a friend group, and there's a whole brand new beginning here. I've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. This person could have Cancerian in their chart, or you could have Cancerian energy in your chart. Beyond that, this is a relationship that might lead to a marriage, or a long-term commitment. Okay. It can be a blended family coming together. I have this Three of Swords that comes out here. Some of you have been through a pretty difficult ending recently. Whatever recent is for you, but it was one of those situations where you thought everything was going to be amazing and perfect, and then I honestly think this person broke your heart. I really do. I'm hearing somebody say, I broke my own heart. And I've got the Queen of Wands again. And I've got Temperance here. That's Sagittarius energy. That Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I only call the zodiac signs out in case they are of significance to you. If they're not, it doesn't matter. I saw 1010 on the counter when I said that. Tens are cycles of completion. You may have been living a lot of your life with fear-based emotions, and you may have kept yourself stuck in bad situations. That's the person that said, I broke my own heart. You stayed in a bad situation when you knew you shouldn't. And you kind of denied that inner voice. And I think you learned the hard way not to do that anymore. We all do it at some point or another. Everybody has to learn, sometimes the hard way, right? The Strength card, very good. That's Leo energy. That's someone I mean, there's no reason to be brave unless there's something scary out there. You've had to rely on your family and your friends, your close friends, to help you through things. And oftentimes you've really had to get down on your knees and pray. And this is really, whatever situation you've been through here has really brought you closer to your higher power. And that is why you are now in this Empress state. Because I feel like the Empress is only elevated once they have developed a strong connection to that higher power within them. Yeah. Excuse me, all of a sudden my throat just got clogged up out of nowhere. Okay. Man, whoever I'm reading for, you've really been through it, kiddo. Really. I feel like you didn't have a voice for a long time. You may have been in a relationship that was either abusive or just one where you just weren't heard, or I'm seeing a lot of things. There's that Ace of Cups again. This is changing. You had to walk away from this, and it was difficult and it was devastating, I think, for you to have to do this. And I feel like you have blamed yourself for a long time for staying in this, especially if you have children. I'm hearing all that glitters isn't gold. You may have thought you were doing the right thing. You may have thought that you were again, my throat's clogged up, and I am not sick, and I don't have any allergies or anything like that. It's just somebody is having a really hard time. I don't know. I don't think you're going through this now. I think this is something that's either from your recent past or something that you're still carrying with you. It kind of feels like you blame yourself for staying in something for too long. Don't judge yourself so harshly. I just saw 1313 on the counter. It's okay. You're not supposed to get it right. That's what life is like. You're not going to get it right every time. It's okay. And you learned from it, and you got out of it, whatever it was. And now you're doing much, much better. And it really, really has strengthened you, and it has made you the person that you are. Okay. So I feel like I'm reading for someone who got themselves out of a bad situation and then all of a sudden had to go through some other parts of healing of divine feminine energy. And there can be some distorted divine feminine in us sometimes, where we have inner child woundings that have to be healed. They can be, like I was saying, possibly promiscuity, possibly abuse of some kind, possibly financial insecurity, possibly addiction issues. It feels like once you got yourself out of this bad situation, then you had to really look hard at yourself. And so it feels like a double whammy for whoever I'm reading for here. And so let me tell you, you are probably the strongest you could ever be. And you're going to be surprised. You are surprised all of a sudden by who you have become and the independence that you have within yourself. This is actually, I'm reading for someone who's quite impressive. Nicely done, you. You have a brand new beginning right around the corner for you. I'm hearing April, but we're in the month of April now. So it feels like any day now you're going to be feeling this shift. And there's a lot of self-love that's coming towards you, and also a new love relationship that's pretty life-changing here. And I'm sure if you've been through this amount of tumult, some of you are not going to be ready to jump back on that horse, but it's coming for you. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't here. I'm telling you, brace yourself, because if you're not ready, that's okay. But if you feel like you've done the healing, this is on its way. You may meet this person at work or through work, and there we have it. You actually, I've got the World card out there again. This person may live at a slight distance from you, or you may be moving towards them soon. You have kind of you're kind of at a crossroads here. Some of you have more than one person. Oh, okay. Some of you have more than one person that is going to be interested in you. Now, let me just clarify this before I start putting my own input in here. Okay. Shoot. Hold on. I'm not trying to be cryptic or dramatic. Hold on. But that's like major energies there. Okay. There is some kind of very divinely guided soulmate that's coming towards you. And I have the Star card here with this Hierophant, with this King of Wands. I've got that Four of Wands here. I mean, this is going to be someone... Shoot. That Hierophant is marriage energy. That Star card is, it's somebody that you are meant to know. This is kind of like the next soulmate on your path that's like a long-term soulmate. This is going to be kind of a major commitment for you guys, whoever you are. And you are going to be just as crazy about this person as this person is about you. But I think you're trying to be, when you meet this person, you're going to try to logic your way out of it. Because you've been so burned in the past, you're going to say no. But I'm telling you. Yeah, and I've got the King of Cups there too. So I got water sign energy, I've got fire sign energy here. But you're kind of feeling this way. You're very guarded. And I saw that Nine of Wands in there just a minute ago, which is that Wounded Warrior card. Here's this Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's pretty... I said you were going to try to logic your way out of it. It really feels like you have a lot of boundaries up around yourself. And I think that's healthy. I really do. Especially given everything that you've been through, all of the healing that you've accomplished here. And you don't want anything that's illusionary anymore. Whatever situation you had gotten yourself into that became quite toxic, you thought you were doing the right thing. You thought it was going to bring stability into your life, and it didn't. And you were almost, I'm hearing the word ashamed, and I hate that. I really do. I'm hearing ashamed that you got yourself into it in the first place. It was almost like you were chasing that kind of American dream, or that kind of... like you thought that's what it was going to be. You thought maybe that's what you needed. And it turned out to be not that. And I think that you are very cautious about who you allow in your space, in your environment. Certainly toward, like, near your personal self. And it feels like whoever I'm reading for, you're very charismatic, very attractive, and you attract a lot of people. And so this can be very difficult to navigate. you have someone coming down the pipeline for you very quickly. I feel like this shift happens for you this month during April. I'm recording this on April 7th, I think. And then it feels like during May is when this person comes towards you. So you're going to be really grateful. And all of a sudden, there's like a flood of understanding that comes towards you, where you recognize all of the hard work that you've put into yourself to become who you've become. It's like you need a couple of weeks for that to settle into your system, maybe 3 weeks. And then this person shows up. You may already know this person. And this is like, I'm seeing like almost like a spotlight turn on onto this person, or like I was hearing the word beacon. You may already know this person through your community or a friend group, and you are just as crazy about this person as they are about you. This may be someone who has kind of been watching you from a distance for a while, or like in your close proximity, but just kind of keeping their feelings to themselves, because the King of Cups really keeps their feelings to themselves, right? That's why he has these cards here, but he's not showing anyone what's on the other side. He's kind of keeping it to themselves because he's got a lot of feelings for you, but he's kind of just watching to see how you navigate this and whether you're going to be ready to invite him, her, whatever, it's not about gender, them into your space. I'm just going to grab this vice versa tarot real quick, just to see if I can get any more information here. This almost feels like reconciliation energy. I don't know if this is someone that you may have had like a brief encounter with or something like that. Maybe a situationship with, and they kind of come back around, but in a different way, a much more committed way. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse that comes out over here on this side. It's almost like you tried this a few months ago, maybe a couple of years ago, and it didn't work out well. Again, water sign energy, doesn't really matter though. This is kind of my Romeo card, but it comes out in the reverse. And again, I feel like you meet this person possibly through work, possibly through your community. They could be a Pisces as well. I've got water sign, fire sign heavy here. There's a lot of attraction between you and this person. I'm hearing everybody can see it. I've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords back to back. Yikes, kids. If this is your reading and this is how it comes down the pipeline for you, please let me know. Send me an email. I want to hear the whole story, because this is such a great story for one of you, and I want to know if it's yours. It's beautiful. Like, I'm so impressed. This person tells you the truth. I've got the Empress out there again with this Knight of Swords. It's like this person has just been waiting to tell you how they feel. You may feel the same way about this person, but you may have been dampening these feelings, like tamping them down, just because you didn't really feel like you were finished healing. Empress again. Knight of Swords. I've got that Six of Swords again. I feel like some of you are going to be relocating. Maybe towards this person, or maybe they're relocating towards you. There's some amount of, I don't know whether it's change of address or what, but you've got that Six of Swords out there twice, you know. And I love it when you guys give me repeat cards, because that tells me which energies are the clearest in your story. You've got the Queen of Wands twice. I've seen the Queen of Pentacles twice. You've got, what else? We've got the Devil twice. We have the World card twice out. We also have, and we've had the Empress out twice. Ace of Cups twice. You've had every single ace in the entire deck out. This is going to be a month, a season of new beginnings for you, whoever you are. Yeah. And this is going to be new beginnings for you financially and for your stability. But there is also this love that comes towards you. And man, it's life-changing. I hope this is your reading. I sincerely do. This is gorgeous. Whoever you are amazing. And you have been through so much. You better believe you deserve this. All right? You deserve it. You've earned it. And I feel like give it a couple more weeks and you are going to be feeling amazing. And then this person comes in. And this is going to be almost like too good to be true. And you're going to probably second guess it. And you're probably going to say, I don't believe it. And you're going to be very on your guard about it. But let me tell you, this person has sincere intentions. All right? I love you guys very much. Thank you for letting me read your cards. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah, to you all.